What's up, guys? It's the Blind Man back with another video. Today's going to be a little different. I haven't reviewed much when it comes to this game, or really in general. When I started this channel, that's something I did want to do, though. So here we're actually going to go ahead and review Season 7 and decide some of the goods, the bads, the uglies. I'm the type of person, I'm going to be a little bit more on the positive side. At least right now, I'm going to try to be more positive because it's hard to enjoy the game, but I'm going to basically be fair is my goal. I'm not always going to be pro 2K. I'm not always going to be anti 2K. I'm going to try to call it good when it's good, medium when it's medium, and then just sad when it's bad. But to be completely honest with you, I've seen people unhappy, I've seen people happy, I've seen people in the middle. So I want this to be something where you guys comment and we discuss it in the comments and actually have a discussion about it. Not try to be overly negative, not try to be overly positive, like actually a real discussion about what you guys think about the game and what you guys would like to see. That being said, if you guys do like this content, please watch it, give me a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if this is good content that you like seeing, or if this is something that just completely doesn't interest you, that might influence my videos going forward. So that being said, let's jump into it. This is Season 7. So I've played every season so far. Not as much in Season 1, but 2 through 6 I've played. So the recent seasons, I know pretty well what we've been getting. This season, I actually think there's a lot of positive change here. That's not everybody's opinion right now, but right now, the things that I like about this season that they did different is, one, in here, there's actually if you are buying VC, this is a nice option that they did, and I'm glad they did it, because you can actually guarantee yourself that you are getting one of these cards. So trying to see if I can find where it, I guess it doesn't list out. That's kind of odd there. So you can see it online. There is an option for which players you get, where you can actually see the pictures of the players. But as you can see down here, there are players from this set, the Opal players: Miles Turner, Paul Millsap, Gallinari, Joakim Noah, Steve Francis, and Danny Green. I like this because you know who you're getting when you buy that, and you're getting somebody current from this set. I think that is a really good move by 2K, because A, you're getting something current, B, you know what you're getting when you sign up for it. You can also use it to get XP if you're going for 40, and if you're like me and you kind of grind Park a little bit just for the fun of it, you can take your Park VC and you can just get an Opal card. It's right there. So for me, that's a W. They also made the packs a little cheaper. That's also a W to me. The odds are increased on the packs, since we're here talking about packs. But I do want to put a caveat here. So they are increased odds, but you do need to be aware that it's not guaranteed to be a pack player. It's not guaranteed to be a player from the set. So you could get one of the new all-time cards. You could get, you can see it right here. You have a bunch of set cards. You have the chance of getting Giannis, all of that. But you can also, these are the limited time cards, but you can also, because it says down here at the bottom that it's guaranteed NBA playoffs or all-time player, and 4 random items with the chance of pulling an Enfuego or Invincible player. What that means is you may not get an Enfuego card. You may not get an Invincible card if you out of that 5%. You might get a playoffs, or you might get an all-time. That waters down the odds a little bit. I get it. That, I don't really pull packs that much. If I do, I'll do like an MT single here or there. I don't really do that too much, but the fact that it's a little cheaper and the odds are a little better, I still think it's a W. In terms of rewards, so everybody's kind of talked about this online. we've got Artist Gilmore at 6,000 on Unlimited. He actually looks to be pretty good, so I'm happy about that one. And also, it's good having him at 6,000, so you don't have to grind all the way out to, what is max, 23? Yeah, 23,000. This is actually one of the things that I don't like as much about, and it's been this way for the last several seasons. I don't like the 20 boxes of the initial season packs, because by the time you get to 23,000, you're most likely, all these cards are going to be cheap. All these cards are probably going to be, I mean, there'll be a handful of Dark Matters that are still worth something, but if this could get changed to like a guaranteed Dark Matter from any set, and you just open it whenever you're ready to open that card, and you just get it from whatever the set is, and they've done things like that before. If it's a guaranteed any Dark Matter, it's going to be so much better, because you could potentially get Yao from last season, and people are going to want to grind Unlimited just for the chance to get a Dark Matter from any set rather than just an Fuego. So I think that would be an improvement. I don't think a lot of people are really excited about the Infuego 20 bucks. I mean, I like ripping packs, so it is nice to get a box and get to rip packs and, you know, not have spent anything on it. So I get why that can kind of be cool, but for me, it's just I'm more of the mindset, if you want people to really want to grind out the reward, you should give it a guaranteed Dark Matter, make it any set. A lot of other games do that, like FIFA, MLB, things like that. Madden does it. I think that would be a good change, but really, I don't think that's too game breaking. It just, for me, is the reason why I'm not going to grind all the way up on Unlimited. I mean, honestly, you know, the coach and balance is kind of a okay coach scheme, but it's not the best. I might do it just to get it, but really, here, the Opal pack and the Interdimensional, and most of those cards are going to be cheap pretty soon, if they're not already. It's getting to the point where Unlimited, the Hall of Fame badges aren't going to be as big a deal, because a lot of these in-game cards are going to be mostly badged out. Prize balls are always nice. And then Ars Gilmore. So I feel like a lot of people are going to grind till about 6,000, and then without having that right here at the end being some big rabbit to chase, basically, that's not going to be a huge incentive for people to grind all the way up. Now, it is nice getting, you know, it's nice getting MT along the way. 25k is decent to get, but when you think of how long you have to grind to get that 25k, and what you have to go through with the fact that it's mostly all giants now, it's I don't know. I don't know if the incentive's high enough to go all the way into 23k points for most people, which is going to end up being about probably 100, 150 games. Depends on how good you are. Maybe some people take 200. It is what it is there. At the end of the day, you should play the modes that you want to play. Clutch Time Online, I don't think I'm going to be going for this one. Rick Schmitz is a really important one to talk about here, because his stats are actually pretty good, and he is actually going to be a decent Yao defender, I should say. He's not better than Yao, but he's somebody that you could actually get for free to go against Yao. And you can actually find, and he is RNG. You can get him on Triple Threat Online Co-op, and you can get him on Unlimited. To me, that's going to be the main reason to play Unlimited past 6,000, is if you want to try to get him. Which I am really happy that they gave a Yao kind of counter, because Yao was the best card in the game for a long time. He still is. His new Yao is still one of the best cards. It's going to be hard to get this Rick Schmitz. I can guarantee it. It's not going to be an easy pull, but I do think the fact that they gave us the option, the fact that they gave us a good card in the vault, the fact that it's in 3 different places, so you have options of I don't like unlimited, so I'm just going to play co-op with my friends, or I'm going to play triple threat online. I think that's good. In terms of the rewards themselves, so as you can see here, I started on the season a little bit. You get Giddy up front. I think JD Crossover had a good point with Giddy, though. You can actually get Giddy for the 16-bit, I think is what, it wasn't 16-bit. There's a Giddy that released not that long ago. That was an Opal that's going for about 10K now. I forget what the set was. It's the one that had like the Photoshop background on it. So, I mean, this card's not worth a lot, but he's still, I mean, it's still a big Opal point guard at level 1. I'm going to call it a slight W. Then you go further in here. So they have Ascension rewards, which is CJ McCollum. So that's okay. I mean, at least it's a big name in terms of the fact of people might actually want to get CJ McCollum. Even if he's not going to be a meta card, it's still good to get some big names in there. And then really you can kind of skip most of these rewards. Elvin Hayes, sometimes I'll like Elvin Hayes cards, but I haven't heard much about him being good stats wise. But really get all the way down here to Zion, which is the level 40 goal, and a lot of people have said he looks to be alright. He's probably not going to be the best in the game. Not going to be the best small forward, but it's a big name. A lot of people like Zion. It's going to be a nice card to have. So it's actually something that you want to grind for, which I'm saying that's good too. And you get 2 Dark Matters, and the fact that you get Oladipo as well. So really, I think there's a lot of good there. I think Marquez Johnson's had some good cards in the past, but I don't know that this one is that card. But still, you get multiple opals throughout the process. Elvin Hayes, Johnson, Giddy, Grant. So all that I think is good. Another change that I did like, sorry, it's not in triple threat, it's in pickup. So there is now a pickup ascension. I do like that. I think that's definitely a W, because this one you get Devin Booker if you get all the way through the ascension. So you start doing this every day, and you're going to get different options throughout the process of doing the ascension. So like you could get different packs, potentially different MT. I think this is a really good change. And this has been the same. It's been a badge pack for so many seasons in a row, which is fine. I've been selling the badges and making 1,000, anywhere from 1,000 to 5,000. It's, it's still been useful, but it's nice to see this change up, and it's nice to see this change. The last part that I do think was a win in this new season is keep an eye out here on the token market. High res is what I was thinking of. This is where you would get Giddy. Oh, and see, you can even get Giddy for 1,000 tokens. So I wouldn't do that, especially since you got level 1 Giddy. But that's my point. Last season, people could have gotten high res Giddy for 1,000 tokens, and now they're getting them again. So that one, I'm not as sold on that one. But everything else about it I think is pretty good. What I was going to mention here, they already might have taken them out since they're gone. There was, if you keep an eye out, a set of limited. Yeah, I think they took them out since they already sold out. But there was a limited token market reward. It was $250 for Dark Matters. It was. Now I got to try to remember who it was. One of them was Derrick Rose. One of them was one of the Lakers guys. I'm struggling to remember his name. And one of them was Grant Hill. The guy's name's going to come to me when I'm, probably asleep tonight. But yeah, they were good Dark Matters that you could get for $250. He was a new addition, I'm pretty sure. No, it wasn't one of the champions though. Let's see. It was James Worthy. So he was the other unlimited, and as you can see here, he's still going for over 100,000. So the fact that they gave out, even if it was only 250 and it sold out in minutes, that I think that's still a plus. That was good. So really a lot of good changes in this season, a lot of steps in the right direction, in my opinion. I mean, let me know your thoughts. I understand, there's going to be differing opinions, but really for me, I think this season started off really good. We'll see if it stays that way, but honestly, I'm happy with the start to it. I have a reason to get in and grind for stuff. Yeah, I'm not going to complain right now. That being said, if something happens later and I'm kind of like, I don't know how I feel about that, I will let you guys know. I'm not going to be all sunshine, but this one I think is good. I think these were steps in the right direction. But let me know your thoughts in the comments. Maybe you feel different than me, and that's totally cool. We'll, talk it out as a community. But if you like this video, please comment, like, and subscribe, and thank you for watching.